What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Zoe with No Days Off DFS, here to bring that WNBA slate breakdown for the 3-game WNBA slate. We got another 3-game banger for Friday. Hopefully, it will be a much better night than tonight, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. You guys see it right there on the screen. Natasha Howard, she went out there. She balled out. She did great. Rickea Jackson, RJ, she was there. And then A'ja Wilson just was not the night to pay for A'ja, unfortunately. Ain't too much that I can do about that right there. The breakdown, it's crazy because even in the breakdown, I said it, I talked about it, paying up and paying for Hamby, Tina Charles, how great that she looked of a play and things like that. And I just went away from the stuff that I researched and I looked at just because I tried to get too cute. I tried to fit A'ja, which was really what did me in, trying to fit her in correctly. Alderman, she went out there, she had an amazing night. She killed it. Definitely went past her floor, which you can see it, low ceiling, floor play. She went out there, she had the floor, and she didn't kill you because she was able to actually have a ceiling game. Just all the cards went right in that regards for her. And then, of course, just the real value on the slate was Malunga, and I didn't play her. I didn't play Malunga. Didn't even look or think about that. Was so wrapped up in Angel possibly playing, not playing, and whatnot. I'm kicking myself when I shouldn't, because again, this is why you play DFS, bankroll manage, and honestly, you just learn from the simple mistakes. And I already know WNBA, it's volatile. It's an up and down season, and that's why it's such a grind. And when you do get it right and you hit it, it feels good. It feels really good. But hey, we got another 3-game slate. Definitely gonna get my face back on that one, and just try to bring it once again for another breakdown. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss any of the content that your boy drops over here on the channel. And drop a like on this video if this video or any of my other videos or content make you guys some money. You guys just actually enjoy listening to your boy and the stuff that I am putting out. That thing that I was just pulling up over there, that was my WNBA DFS breakdown. As you guys can see, if you guys subscribe to the Patreon, you guys can get access to that. I also pin it down into the comment section now. Put a lot of work into actually just giving this to you guys. Pump out prop plays and stuff as well. I've started to actually do that. I got something else I'm working on in the works, and it's not for WNBA. It is another sport. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet because I'm still just fine-tuning my own research process. I used to cover it before. I'm just getting right back into it. So before I even put it out, I want to make sure that I am truly seeing the stuff that I'm seeing and making sure that I'm understanding everything, the numbers and everything right before I drop it. Because I know if I'm losing money, I definitely don't want you guys losing any money. Like straight up, just being real. So with that being said, we're going to go over here, look over on DraftKings, the site I play the most on the site. If you guys don't have an account and you want one, check the link down in the description box below so you guys get that deposit match bonus and join your boy over here on the King. Phoenix Mercury taking on New York Liberty, Las Vegas Aces back in a back-to-back taking on the Minnesota Lynx, and then my Dallas Wings taking on the Golden State Valkyrie in Valhalla. Man, this is an ugly motherfucking slate. Phoenix Mercury, for them, it's just ugly because we got Satou Sabally and Kahleah Copper back, but they're on minutes limits. Satou Sabally, that price is way too much, and I definitely would not pay that $9,400 for her at all whatsoever. I understand going up against Liberty, she did drop 43 fantasy points, and she was actually able to do that in 24 minutes. That was off a uber efficient 25 points that she was able to go out there and have 6 rebounds and 3 assists. I'm not too sure if she's going to actually be able to go out there and do that. I would expect it more towards that 26-ish fantasy point outing that what she had in that first game, but 9,400, I think that's just straight up just too much. GPP option, if you even think or attempt that you want to go in that direction, I wouldn't go there. I would much rather just prioritize getting up here to Alyssa Thomas, who going up against New York Liberty, 52.25 fantasy points in that game versus them, and then 51.25 fantasy points. She's going to be out there. She's going to have the ball in her hand. She's going to do everything. She will play some small ball center as well for them, and I just like the upside. 11-3. She might be the forgotten one when it comes down to the actual studs on the slate, when it comes down to trying to decide, am I going to play for fee or we're going to play A'ja on the slate on the back end of a back-to-back. AT, she has the upside to get you the exact same thing that those players can go get, and it's a little bit of a savings to actually get there. I know the matchup going against New York, on paper, technically it's not the greatest matchup in the world, but for a player that has the uses that she has, even with everyone back, and that's just boosting her assist upside that she has, honestly, it's triple-double territory when it's a full team out there for her, because the box outs are just there. She will grab the rebound, she'll go, she'll push, and things like that. So I do like the upside for Alyssa Thomas when it comes down to it. Dewana Bonner, I really don't see the need to necessarily get right there. She's playing off the bench, 7,500. If she's not having a super uber efficient scoring night and rebounding the ball at a decent clip, she's not really going to get us too much when it comes down to it. In 7,500, I don't see the need to necessarily take a guard spot from what we have to play Bonner. There is someone else that's in the exact same game that's only 400 more. That makes more sense to me. And no, I'm not talking about Kahleah Copper. K-Cop, she should play roughly about, I'd say they should play maybe about 25, sub 28 minutes, if that. GPP option, of course, with that. Cloud's right there. That's the other player that I would much rather get to. 7,900. She has the quote unquote revenge narrative. She hasn't really given it to us yet on the season, but the upside is definitely there for Cloud, and I would much rather play Cloud over playing for Kalia Copper or Joanna Bonner. Sammy Wickham at 7,200. I don't mind going up against New York Liberty, playing them. She dropped 30.75 fantasy points in one of the games. The game, she looks like she didn't play in the other game that they play versus them. But Sammy, if she's knocking down the shot, especially from 3, she will be able to get there. And New York, they have been giving up quite a bit of 3s, so I do like the upside for Sammy if you want to go there. Mac, Monique, West Bell, Kalani Brown. I really don't have too much interest in any of these guys. More GPP rotation pieces. I think that there is definitely some better value, especially on the New York side. Isabel Harrison, there is no baby Sably. So Isabel Harrison, 4,800. She's seeing the minutes. She's going to play at least over 15 minutes out there, especially with Jonquil still on a minutes limit. We should still see some good minutes for Isabel Harrison. So I do like the upside for her right there. Cloud, already talked about it. I definitely I would have her in play, and I do like this little miniature stack I think you can run from this game. If you run like a Natasha Cloud, Jonquil Jones, 8,600, only played 23 minutes in that first game. She played 9 minutes in that game going up against the Phoenix Mercury early in the season that she got injured in. She should play, I say, probably 25, less than 28 minutes, since they are slow trying to ramp her up. But they do tend to try to get Jonquil Jones going early, and we have seen it. We just saw Brittany Griner go out there and just destroy. She primed Brittany Griner, and I understand it was playing her former team that she played, drafted to, all that other good stuff and whatnot. But JJ, she can stretch the floor. She is a stretch big. She will be able to knock down those 3s, the rebounding, the block upside. All those things are there for her. And I do like it, especially because you got AT that tries to get into the paint. The paint defense for New York is definitely going to tick back up with having Jonquil Jones being out there. And I do like her as a 1-2 punch to stack with her and Cloud. And I really do like this pairing right here. Then if you want something to run it back from the flip side, play Alyssa Thomas. Like, I really do like the stack right here, and I definitely think this will be one of the lines that I do run for tomorrow. I typically don't make multiple lines, but looking at stuff, this definitely did stick out to me. Now on the flip side over here for New York, you definitely can take Sabrina Ionescu, 36.25 fantasy points in that last game where she was shit. And I'm telling you, she was truly shit until the fourth quarter. She routed off 10 quick points, and that's the only thing that was the saving grace for getting her over 30 fantasy points. Now going up against the Phoenix Mercury, she dropped 22 fantasy points and 36.5 fantasy points versus them. The upside is there for her GPP option because it is a pay up spot at the guard position. I definitely think this is going to be more of a middle guard spot where you can get to. You don't have to necessarily try to pay up for a top stud at guard. There are 2 of them that I do think that we can consider as the top stud guard plays, and that would be Sabrina Ionescu, and then the second game, Courtney Williams, that you can actually get to for the guard spots. Brianna Stewart, I would like to see her price kind of come down a bit more before I feel like fully on board going to her, since JJ is now back. I just really think there's better value in regards to getting a JJ, just because we know this is a 9'6", 9'8" player that we should be paying for, and right now we are of course getting the value for her at this price. Before I go into Las Vegas Aces taking on the Minnesota Lynx, I do want to say a big shout out to everyone that is actually subscribed to the channel already, and those that are continuing to subscribe to the channel. I reached 1,700 subs. Of course, that's a small milestone for me, because when I started this channel, it was a grind to get to 1,000, and to see that I'm almost to 2,000 subs, it does mean quite a bit and a lot to me. For that, I do want to do a jersey giveaway. Now, I'm going to do jersey giveaway when we get to 2,000 subs. With that being said, continue to push your boys' work out there to other people. Definitely like the video. It helps get it out to more people that are looking for DFS content and stuff like that. And then as well, drop down in the comment section, because I want to do a jersey giveaway for the WNBA. Give me 3 players, whoever is like the highest voted player, down in the comment section, for players that you generally would actually want to get a jersey of. I will buy that jersey and I will go ahead and do the giveaway for it like that. So let me know down in the comment section 3 players that you guys would want a jersey from or jersey of, and we will do the giveaway once we reach 2,000 subs over here on the channel. Las Vegas Aces taking on the Minnesota Lynx. Looking at it over here, A'ja Wilson, of course, when I finally click it, I'm like, yo, A'ja, she's balling, she's doing great. She goes out there and she lays a fucking egg. Now this will be the spot where she just flip side goes out here like, you know what? Going up against Fee last time when I went out there, I was injured. I didn't play in that game. You guys need me. I got to put the team on my back. I don't like how we lost versus the Fever. She's going to come out here and hoop today. I bet you. I bet you it's going to be it. And, of course, I'm going to be cute and probably not play her. Definitely am going to have to make a line with A'ja. I mean, they've had some great battles, especially last year. She dropped over 50 fantasy points in one game, and it slowly kind of ticked down as the Lynx kind of figured out how to defend her. But I will say it's A'ja Wilson. I'm not going to put anything past her. Can't play Asia. Definitely, of course, Jackie Young. We know the upside is there for her. Bridget Carlton, she'll be trying to be glued to her and slow her down defensively. But Jackie, typically, if you're not playing Asia, you can definitely get there. Chelsea Gray will probably be the other one I wouldn't mind getting to. I know she didn't have a great game going up against the Lynx earlier this season, 23 fantasy points. But if they want to stay close, they got to figure out something over here, man. But Gray, Lloyd, both GP options. Nalissa Smith, fade for me. I see this as a foul, get yourself in a foul trouble type game for her. Dana Evans was complete shit tonight. That means that today this slate, she's going to actually play much better. Definitely would consider looking at Dana Evans or Megan. Both of those guys, I imagine the bench will be involved once again, just like they were tonight, since it is the back end of back-to-back for them. Or they could run them into the ground, either or. On the Minnesota Lynx side, Fee is Fee, man. Going up against the Las Vegas Aces earlier this season, she only played 19 minutes, had 15 fantasy points in that game. Definitely, when you look at it, I don't mind paying up for Fee. I mean, the usage is there for her. We know she's going to go out there and check out some shots. Opposing forwards, they've been able to play amazing going up against the Aces. I mean, look at Natasha Howard last night. She killed it. She crushed it. She was in the lineup when it comes out to it. But Fee, 11-8. Definitely makes sense. 200 savings off of Asia. I could take that. And then Courtney Williams, like I said, she's in her bag. And going up against the Aces earlier this season, 43 fantasy points. I do like the upside. You can take opposing point guards going up against them. They give up a ton of assists. Her getting into the mid-range where she actually can just sink that shot. I don't see her having to be guarded by Jackie Young. Jackie should be trying to guard Kayla McBride when it comes down to it. So Courtney Williams getting into that mid-range. She missed a ton of middies in that first game going up against the Sky, their first game back from the All-Star break. I don't see her being able to go out here and do that again back-to-back games. She got the IV. She's juiced up. She's back at home. She's chilling in her bed. I think this would be a great game for Courtney Williams. And if you don't play Fee, I can see myself definitely getting over here to playing Courtney Williams. Alana Smith, okay play, don't mind it. Going up against them, she dropped 34.75 fantasy points. The rebounding, all that stuff, it was there. If Fee's not going to go out there and have the big game and go out here and dominate, it could be Alana, which, of course, stretch floor. She can knock down those threes. She does have some defensive upside. If she keeps herself out of foul trouble, she will be able to go out there and have a good day. Outside of that, Kayla McBride, GPP to me because she does need to knock down the shots. Jackie Young does a decent job defending her. Going up against them, she only has 16.25 fantasy points. That was during a little bit of a rut in regards to her scoring, but she has been shooting pretty well over the last several games, so it could be a mid-game for her here. I don't mind it. And then Bridget Carlton, she's going to be a Julie Alleman for tonight. She go out there and get you about 18-ish will be more of her floor when it comes down to it, but the upside is definitely into the 30+ fantasy point range. Other than that, Diamond Miller would be the only other one that you might take a stab at off the bench, but everyone else, nah, someone has to be missing for me. Dallas Wings taking on the Golden State Valkyrie. This will be the second time that we've played going up against them. Paige, she played versus them, 38.5 fantasy points in that game. Of course, that was in Dallas. Completely different team, Golden State in Valhalla. We know that they can ball, and they play some pretty tough defense. Now, we are going to be shorthanded. Misha Hines-Allen will be out once again. Maddie Sergis is out, and we re-signed Grace Berger to another 7-day contract. Big T, even with Misha Hines-Allen being out, she only played 3 minutes in that last game going up against Seattle. Only 3 minutes. We ran small, and going up against the Golden State Valkyrie, I can see us doing that again because it's not like they're a big team anyway. And the reason why we were able to run so small is because of Haley freaking Jones. Haley Jones has truly actually found a home, and she, to me, is playing good ball. I like what I see from her. I like how she's actually looking to get the ball to the play finishers. She's definitely rebounding the ball. There are some crazy shots that she has taken. Of course, that can be cleaned up. That definitely could be cleaned up. She's looking to lead a fast break, things like that. I like Haley Jones' upside. I will say 5,700 lean for me, very much a lean for me. But with Misha Hines being out, I do see her at least playing about 25 minutes, and just the upside is definitely there for her. She's been playing just I can't speak enough. I'm not going to go all the way out and say triple-double threat, but she definitely can flirt with getting you a triple-double, a sneakily triple-double when it comes down to it. But Haley Jones, 5,700, I do like it, especially because Misha Hines-Allen is out, and she is going to play those minutes off the bench. Zaza, the minutes are definitely ticking down for her. Carrington being back, and then, of course, just with the good play that you're getting from Haley Jones, those minutes are starting to tick down. Carrington in that first game back, only 17 minutes, not really anything to show for it or really to talk about in regards to it. Going up against Golden State, 22 minutes, 22 fantasy points. Definitely just needs to get her legs back underneath her and just get some more game reps. I don't really see myself getting there. G has been hooping. G has been hooping, man. She is very confident from three. She will take those shots. She will get in there, try to rebound the ball, play some pretty good defense, things of that nature. 6,200, definitely I can see yourself getting there, especially if you're scared of playing Lee, who's seemed to be capped at 20-ish minutes all of a sudden. I don't understand what's going on with that. But especially when I was seeing like the upside from Lee, and I thought that she could actually see more minutes in this game going up against Seattle. Granted, the game was a blowout, so maybe that might have actually contributed to why her minutes were down. But I do like the upside for Lee Rue. Stretch big. We know it's Golden State. They do claps in the paint, but Lee is a stretch. Like if you watch Dallas play, Lee is not in the paint. Lee is outside. Like Lee is actually looking to get one of those outside shots. Yes, she will go into the post sometimes, but she is comfortable. She is comfortable taking middies and things of that nature. And I do actually like Lee Rue as a possible play 7 to the 100. I think she can go under-owned as a possible option, but I do like the upside. JJ Quinterly continues to be our starting point guard. Why? I mean, she's played well. I will give it to her. She plays well. She definitely she can do much better with trying to get Paige the ball. Of course, I know she jacks up a ton of shots and things of that nature. GPP option, I really don't like her here in this position and spot. Going up against Golden State, she only played 4 minutes, and that was when she was coming off the bench. Only 3 fantasy points in that game. GPP, Arike, of course, she has to be knocking down her shots. 20 actual points in that last game. Looks like the thumb isn't bothering her too much, or she might have got a cortisone shot or something like that. Your GPP option right there at 8,700. I would much rather just play Cloud for the possible upside, much better upside that she has. Paige Bucket, she was able to actually play very well going up against Golden State, 38.5 fantasy points, and we know that Paige is going to be Paige. She's going to figure it out eventually. I do think this is a tougher matchup, and I would much rather get to Sabrina or get to Courtney Williams when I'm looking at it from that side. Other side, going over here to the Golden State Valkyrie, Kayla Thornton is going to be out. Thornton's lower leg injury, she's already been ruled out for this game. That means we're going to probably see more than likely Monique Billings into the starting lineup. I definitely think that's going to solidify more of the usage and things like that for Salon, Tiffany Hayes, Veronica Burton, just because Thornton was like she is their driving force for this team and such a high usage. I think that everyone is actually underpriced over here on the Golden State Valkyrie with Thornton being out. Burton, I do like it, 8,900. She's been in her bag continuously. This is one of those games where I can see her going out there and scoring actually really well going up against us. Versus us, she only had 18.75 fantasy points in that first game, 11 actual points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. They've been off for quite some time actually too. This will be the first game since the All-Star break, so well rested. I do like Veronica Burton. Worried about rust, but I do like it. They're playing at home. Tiffany Hayes, same thing for her. Going up against Dallas earlier, 14.5 fantasy points. If I got to choose between the two, I definitely would pay up for Burton just for everything that she brings. Tab effect mainly 6,500. That's okay, but I would much rather just get down here to Salon. The usage without Kayla Thornton, I think it should definitely be up for her. And we know she's not afraid to jacket. She's not afraid to shoot, and she definitely can stuff the stat sheet. Only thing with Golden State is just their rotations, man. They're always crazy, but I do like the upside for her. Mo Billings, another one. She played for Dallas last season. Definitely wouldn't mind getting to her as a possible option, especially if she's going to start. She played 34 minutes in that game going up against us, 34.5 fantasy points. She's going to really be your like de facto value, like your plug and play. Honestly, if she's going to start in this game, I will just go ahead and just click her. Actually, let's just go ahead and plug her in. Let's just go ahead and plug her in. We got our forwards right here, and like I said, man, you can fit another stud into this line if you want to. You truly can. Zana Lassini, with Thornton being out, she was already seeing pretty good minutes, and I definitely do got her again for about 20 to 25 minutes here in the spot going up against Dallas. Going up against us early this season. She was overseas at the time, but she's out there. They love her. They're definitely looking for her to get her shot. She's taking a ton of threes. She can rebound the ball. She can play some pretty good defense. 5,300 definitely makes for a decent value option. But again, if Billings is going to start, I would much rather play Billings over trying to play Zana Lassini. And we might see a sighting of Ami here. Definitely another option you can get to, but I wouldn't go necessarily to her. I would much rather play Isabel Harrison if I'm going to play a big off the bench between her and that right there. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I will have a breakdown, the written breakdown up on the Patreon tomorrow. Hopefully you guys cash out, didn't make any mistakes that I made tonight. As always, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. Let me know down in the comment section those jerseys that you guys would be interested in. Give me 3. Everybody give me 3. Comment those 3 jerseys for me. We're going to look at it, and I will definitely let you guys know in the next video what jersey we're going to go with. And yeah, let's go ahead and get this road to 2,000. Peace.